Hi, welcome to the Tarot report for the month of June for all air signs. I always say to people, go ahead and watch the elementals for your moon, your sun, and your rising so you can get a complete report. I'm actually going to keep these readings short because I'm going to be doing mid-months as well. But let's look at what's going on for all air signs for the month of June. Spirit, please show me what's going on with all air signs for the month of June. Well, first of all, you air signs, you've just gotten such a good influx of energy with that new moon in Gemini that happened on the 30th. And so this new moon in Gemini was really about allowing yourself to rewrite and rewire and reconnect to the narrative that you've had about yourself, really talking yourself into your next timeline. So that's a beautiful vibration. Knight of Cups coming out right off the top of the deck. So there's been an offer of love, or either you've been giving love to yourself of really letting your emotions lead, really looking at how you've been feeling about things and letting that synchronize with your logic. I know air signs tend to lean on the logic side, but in the month of June, your feelings are going to matter. How you're feeling about things, how you're perceiving things are going to matter. So do make time for your emotions, for your feelings, and for your vibrations. Yes. Thumbs up about something. So all air signs or air energy, right? If you've been having a new idea, a new project, something that you've been like, oh, should I do this? This is the thumbs up sign. Do go for it. Do let yourself go in and lean and learn about it. The Page of Pentacles says take your time to learn about it. Take your time to apply it. Take your time to practice it. The pages are that new energy. They're the beginning of the court. So they're just new there, right? So air sign, if there's a new project, a new education system, a new anything that you're using, don't put too much pressure on yourself to get it right away. Allow yourself to take the time to get to know it, to get to understand it, so that you're using it in the right way. So two cards concern me here, the Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So guys, earth signs, I want you to watch your money and watch how you're thinking about yourself, right? Make sure that you're really allowing yourself to not be very judgmental about your past, right? Step into more of the position of like, okay, I did things or I had things that weren't really healthy for me or didn't really work for me, but now I'm not doing those things anymore, right? And really allowing yourself to practice, be loving with yourself through the changes, right? Knight of Cups is saying be loving to yourself through these changes, being loving to yourself through the process, allowing yourself to get into your new groove, right? June, the last eclipse season was a doozy, right? But that energy lasts for the next 6 months. So you do have time to adjust. You do have time to grow. You do have time to learn. You do have time to let yourself become who you're becoming. Okay, so earth signs and air signs must be hanging out because the Queen of Pentacles is coming out here. So this is the energy again of nurturing who you are, what you have, being very, very mindful of your resources, of allowing yourself to be like, okay, this is mine. This is mine, and I'm nurturing it, and I'm growing it. So there's a quick advancement in material matters over the month of June. For earth signs, you start out as a page, and you quickly become the queen. So this indicates to me that it's something that you've already done, or you have a natural aptitude for, that you're actually going to surprise yourself about how quickly you can do things. Although earth and air signs have to be hanging out, right? If there is an earth sign that's coming towards you, air signs, say yes. And earth signs, if there's an air sign coming towards you, say yes. There's a possibility, there's something in the connection there that's going to help you grow and help you connect with yourself in another way and in a deeper way. So that's a very good sign. Also, this does point to air signs getting out of their head, right? Air signs, you guys can think all day, right? You guys are definitely, you're the thinker. You're the thinker element, right? And so this is really saying into the month of June, really let yourself get into the physical. Don't just think about it, be about it. Get up and do it. Right, get up and get it. Get up and get out there and really go for what you want. Allow yourself, come on, Ace of Pentacles. So use your magic, use your energy, use your vibration, and bring it into fruition. You're out of the thinking phase about a lot of things, air signs, right? You've thought about it, you've ruminated on it, you've even low-key kind of obsessed on it, and now it's like, okay, it's time to get up and it's time to get to do something about it. And the energy of newness is very good for you guys. Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands, those are two really good combinations vibrations of like, yes, it's okay. Leave your room. I see an air sign that's just kind of been hiding in their room for a little bit. It's time to come out, okay? It's time to come out and it's time to live again. It's time to connect again because you are fully capable of creating what you want and what you desire. You are a manifester, right? And you're more than the pains, right? You're more than the pains and you're more than the troubles that have happened to you in the past. Also, air signs, it looks like some of you are going to be traveling. Three of Wands. Three of Wands hits in so many good ways, right? When the Three of Wands comes out, it's like, okay, you already have some things that you've accomplished, right? And two things, actually, two awarenesses, two actions, and now it's time to build up on that. Now it's time to take it to the next level. Four of Wands coming out with Three of Wands, Ace of Wands, that's the Four of Wands. So don't forget to celebrate yourself, celebrate the things that you've done, the things that you've accomplished, the vibrations that you've released yourself from, and the things that you're going towards, air signs, because you're going in a good direction. I get like a lightness coming back into the life of air signs. Excuse me, it is still a Mercury retrograde as I'm recording these videos, and it's just so interesting to hear the way my subconscious and my conscious meet. Two of Cups, come on, talking about meetings. Hey, like I was saying, I would not be surprised. Somebody drop a comment. Are you dating an earth sign? Did you just start dating an earth sign? Two of Cups says that there's a coming together. There's romance. There's connection. Again, this is also your masculine and your feminine coming in. There's an alignment energy that's happening. So there can be, oh my goodness, what happened? Earth signs, air signs, what happened? Did you guys break up with the same people? What happened there, right? Because Three of Swords coming out at the bottom of the deck of really, especially for air signs, like allowing yourself to release from the mental pains and letting yourself connect with the world, connect with yourself, connecting with your own vibrations, because Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, the manifestation energy is really quick for air signs, especially, or even if you're not an air sign, tapping into this new moon in Gemini energy of allowing yourself to create what's new, go into a new place, to connect with what's new will be really good. Why are we getting the Wheel of Fortune for air signs for the month of June? The World card. Something's completed for you guys. Air signs, you've completed a cycle. You completed a cycle and understanding, a journey, and now you're like, okay, it's time for the new. It's time for me to move on to the next thing. It's time for me to move into the next relationship. It's not time for me to move into the next understanding about myself, about what I want. So I want you, for the air signs that do get a surplus, definitely put some aside. Make sure you're saving for a rainy day, not out of a spirit of lack, but just out of a spirit of, I'm hearing responsibility and being judicious with your resources. Or if there's an unexpected influx of money, definitely put some of that aside. Make sure that you're saving for a rainy day. Winter comes quickly, right? Magician. Yeah, listen, air signs, you are not playing out here. There was a major shift that happened for you, especially with this Three of Swords coming out, and it made you just go, no. It made you say no to a lot of things and yes to yourself and just go on a whole new journey. Air signs, you are not who you were before. So if anybody's trying to come back into your life and they're expecting you to be who you were before, they're going to be very surprised because you're not at all. Like air signs were like, no, I'm going to take care of my own money. I'm going to take care of my own resources. I'm going to go into my own vibration and I'm going to make sure that I'm doing what's best for me, right? Not engaging in mental or emotional games that have led to like not being stable. So, when I'm coming back to that Knight of Cups, Spirit is like they're giving themselves love, really giving themselves what they need. I'm like, okay, yes, air signs, I love that for you. Let's see what else coming out for the month of June for air signs. You are taking control. These are a lot of major cards. So there's been a major shift. I'm getting the sense that air signs are really mindfully stepping into their next timeline, really manifesting their next level. The Death card coming at the bottom of the deck, coming after some type of deceit or lies or illusion was revealed, and it made you just like, it was heartbreaking, right? I don't want to minimize what happened for there to be such a even as I'm saying it, it's like I feel like a knife in my back, right? Like somebody betrayed you, somebody stabbed you in your back, and you realized it and you found out about it, and it just made you like, even my ears itching, like, ooh, you heard that, you felt that, and now you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna be reborn then. The judgment card coming out. I'm just gonna, no. No, there's like this sense of like, seriously? Oh, okay, cool, I'm done. And that's very much the vibration that I'm getting for air signs, that you guys were like, oh, okay, I'm done. You like, you know now. You know now. Whenever my nose itches, I'm like, oh, you know now. Right? So something came out and you're like, oh, I know. I know, I see it, I acknowledge it. I'm not going to lie to myself about it, and I'm going to go forward on my new journey. And that took so much strength to do. So shout out to air signs that were just like, no, I am going to just give my, it hurts, right? But staying here hurts more. Not honoring what you needed to do hurts more. So you were just like, no, I'm not doing it because I already have it. Ten of Pentacles. You walked away from something in this previous month, in this month now of June. You're making really serious long-term decisions about what's going to protect your legacy, what's going to give you what you want, what's really going to give you what you need. You're guarding your house now. You're much more cautious about who or what you let into your life, and it's going to lead to you, again, come on, coming on top of your emotions. King of Cups, being very aware of that ability to create in softness and in love. That air signs, as it begins and as it ends, right? It ends with feelings, it begins with feelings, and it ends with feelings. Let yourself take the lead in taking control of your emotions. And I don't say control in the sense of you're not letting yourself feel them, but start using them to bring you to a new manifestation, bring you to a new direction. I'm going to end it on the next card, so it's so beautiful. The Chariot. Move forward, keep going, do what you're doing, go where you're going. Don't go back to whatever it was that caused that Three of Swords energy. Don't go back to it, and let yourself really grow and heal beyond it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next month.